What you can see behind me is the booth of Maple on Board Vanguard, who very kindly giving us some space so we can do their interviews from their booth, which is fantastic because that means that we have dozens of interviews planned with even more dozens of games ready to show you. Welcome to So Play We All at Spiel 2024. I'm back with Magic Bing, and this is going to be a harder sale for me because I don't like chess, but OMOK Chess
자기는 원래
looks
체스를 안 좋아하지만
interesting.
게임은 되게
Tell me about
관심을
this.
가게끔 생겼다. 한번 좀 말을 설명해 주시죠.
Thank you very much. yeah. 요거는 이제 테마는 약간 뭐라고 해야 되지? 그 100년 전쟁을 테마로 했고, 그러니까 동양과 서양의 어떤 조합 그런 이제 컨셉으로 이제 만들게 된 겁니다.
그리고 또 조금 더 설명해 주셔도.
네네. 요 게임은 이제 유럽의 이제 100년 전쟁을 기반으로 해서 이렇게 게임을 만들었고, 이제 저희가 올해 올해 뉴 게임으로 이제 처음 가지고 이제 SN에 처음 가지고 나온 그런 게임입니다.
So I will start. This is a brand new game,
Okay.
and as you already heard, it's chess, and OMOK is already also an existing game, which is like 4 wins in a row,
Okay.
but 5. Means in Korean 5, so
Okay.
5 wins in a row. So you would place your pieces to put 5 in a row, but also with 4 special chess figures, and they have also the same movement patterns, and you try to have 2 rows of 5, then you win. So
Okay.
that is the basic game rule of the game.
So do you put one piece at a time, or let's play one round?
Yes,
How
yes.
would that play?
For example, let's say the topic is, or the theme is the 100-year war, Cold War.
Okay.
So it's France and England. And in this case, for example, if I would start here, a soldier, then I get every time, it's like mana. It's like the energy I
Okay.
get for every time, for example, placing them, and then you would place, for example, one somewhere on a cross, yes, and every time you place it, you gain also 1 mana or 1 wheat, and then I will place it, etc., etc., and every time you get 1 point. If you have 3 points, you can use one of them, so it would get used, and you place, for example, your queen, and queen can move in the line, or of course diagonally. The knight can move, of course, 2 forward and 1 to the right or 1 to the left, same as chess. The bishop only diagonally, of course, and the rook itself, it can move in this directions. So you can even catch the other players, and the soldier returns back. You can also catch other figures if they are in a line, but then you cannot use them anymore.
Okay, so
So it's-
these can replenish, but
Yes.
these cannot.
Exactly.
Okay.
So use wisely, so to say, how you would want to put your chess figures. And if one chess figure is already there, but you want to only move it, then you have to use 2 manas.
Oh, okay.
So the thing is, you would continuously. Should we first do the, let's say, 3 rounds? It was then
Okay.
my turn. I place it also, for example, here.
Okay. I'm gonna place it here.
I will place, for example, another here, for example.
And I am going to do it here.
And let's say I want to use these 3 and put one, for example, here. In the first round where you would, for example, also use a queen, you cannot catch it directly, of course, because
Okay.
it would be unfair. And then, yes,
Okay, so if I wanted to use this,
exactly.
but I wanted to use the rook to have it there,
Exactly.
that would be all right.
Exactly. And it starts again, and then I can place one more here, then it starts to refill again. Exactly, exactly. And now let's say one here.
Okay. And what happens if I am foolish and put it here?
Nothing happens because, for example, in this case, the person wins who has 2 times 5 in a row. And I
Okay.
can show you how this looks like. It can be, for example, 2 parallelly
Okay.
or crossed. But the most thing important is only one piece can overlap. If it's, for example, 3 pieces which overlap,
doesn't work.
it doesn't work.
Okay.
And if you have, for example, as an example, have filled your first line of 5, okay, I will use my crowns, then you make it visible by doing this, that one line is filled.
Yes.
And unfortunately, if one piece is, for example, is used in that line, you cannot use the queen anymore.
Ah,
So also,
okay,
like-
now that I like.
So like 5 wins and some parts of chess in a theme of 100 years of war between France and England, and with special rules like, for example, recharging food and soldiers, so to say pawns, and that makes the game.
You see, I like that because
이게 훨씬 더
it
좋다고.
still has a very good strategic element,
Yeah.
되게
but it's
전략적인
not so
요소도 있지만
heavy
근데 엄청
as
무겁지는
chess,
않다고.
which is
체스처럼.
something that
체스는 완전
I cannot deal with.
저는
네.
별로 좋아하지 않는다고.
So that is quite clever,
그래서 이건 굉장히
and
똑똑하게
this
잘 만든 것
makes
같다고.
quite a difference.
그래서 이게
That is brilliant.
아주 잘 만들었다고 아주 이게 큰 차이를.
How long do you think it takes to play an average game?
야, 이게 평균적으로 한 게임을 하는데 한 얼마나 걸릴까요?
20 minutes.
Okay, so it's
yeah,
fairly quick.
yeah.
20 minutes. Yes.
That's fairly quick. That's
되게
pretty good.
빠르다고 생각보다.
Any chance of European distribution?
이거는 유럽에서 지금 이미 벌써 유통업체를 찾으셨는지.
No.
Not yet.
This is the brand newest game. Not yet.
So if people watching in Germany or France or the United States and want to buy this game, how can they do it?
그러면 유럽에서 아니면 미국에서 하여튼 다른 지역에서 이거를 사고 싶으면 어떻게 지금 구매를 할 수 있는지.
어떻게 표현을 해줄 수? 지금
한국에서.
아직까지 출시가 안 된 제품이고 SN에 처음 나온 거라서
Okay.
우리도 이제 어떤 식으로 이제 준비를 해야 될지 준비하고 있다.
Yes, that is the question where they are really working on right now because it is not even, so to say, released for distribution yet. They wanted to, let's say, do the premiere here on this fair, on this Spiel Essen. So that's why this is first time they are showing this to anybody, so to say.
Well, wait for this one and keep an eye, and hopefully it will come out everywhere very soon indeed, because that looks very, very interesting.
빨리 살 수 있기를 희망한다고 굉장히 관심이 가게 생겼다.
Thank you.
Thank you very much indeed. We have more games to come. Don't go away. Just, it's not going to take long. We'll be releasing them very soon. I will see you very soon indeed.